on this one I'm going to remove the whole laser to work on it. This one is one of the ones that's a little easier to change lasers. You have two little screws that hold down the guide rod. You only have to take off the one side that that the laser is looped through. The other side just kind of slides up under. Once you get that off of there, you can just lift up your guide rod. No, that one is going to be stupid too. We're going to have to take off both guide rods on this one. Come on. Feels like someone has been here before us. That screw is a little bit wallered out. Take off both guide rods, and you can set them off to the side exactly how they came off, like so. Now on this one, for your wire, your ribbon cable here, this is what we call a gate, not a gate, but just a latch. It has a clip on it, and all you have to do is open it on either side here, and it releases your ribbon cable. This is your rat gear, and this is what drives the laser back and forth, which doesn't sound very good. See, these are the same thing. They have little latches on either side. All you do is you push them, and it opens it, like so, and your little cable comes right out. Like that. We didn't have to take that one off, but that was a perfect one to show you. I want to take the control board off of this so I can take a look at that bottom gear on that motor that drives our laser back and forth. Okay. It just felt a little grindy. And I wanted to make sure that it was okay. There. Alright, what the hell's going on? There's a little tab. There we are. Same thing, you can just, once you get him back in, just latch him back on. But I know, at least I know that the drive is moving our laser back and forth. Okay, now with our laser out, right, you can see the little red Phillips right there. That's our adjustment. This one's got a blob on it, so we'll have to clean the blob off of it. So we know this one has not been adjusted before. I'll take that over under the old man's light and get that red blob off of there so we can adjust that. I don't like the way it's jumping around, but we're going to go with it. Alright, same thing. I adjusted the laser, and I told you I wasn't real happy with the way the laser wandered, you know, up and down. It started out high and then it would come down, and it would stay stable for a little bit, and then it would just start creeping around. I didn't like that. I got the laser adjusted where it should be, and you know, we're still the same thing. If you screw around with it enough, you can get it to go to the Xbox logo, that it actually read at least what disc you have in there, and not a, you know, you have a game disc and not a movie. And what I'm figuring it's doing, see, we get this, and then I figure what it's doing is when it comes down, it'll read a little bit, and then it'll start fluctuating and moving around, and then it doesn't know what the hell it's trying to do anymore. It'll stay here on the Xbox logo for a little bit, and usually it'll go to that message. And now see, this time it's going to try and read. You know, we get a little bit of the game. So I said, it fluctuates too much. The next time you put one in, it'll just go to that screen telling you that to check your disc and make sure it's an Xbox disc. But we do know we have one console with a good drive in it. That's the one that goes into protect mode then afterwards, and heats up a little bit and then goes into protect mode. That one did read the disc right away, so we know that drive is good. We'll pull that out and see what drive it is, and see where we can put it. Yeah, there's a problem with the disc you're using. It may be dirty or damaged. And yeah, it's got a little bit of scuffing, but nothing terrible. It should be just fine. If the laser's in good condition, it'll read through some of those little scuffs and scratches. We know Championship Bowling, that one's like new. Let's see what it does this time. but I'm not happy with the way it's working. The drive's really laboring to find information to read. It's not steady. I can hear the laser running back and forth on the disc looking. I mean, it is going further now than what it was when we first started. But again, it's weak. And it yeah. This is the furthest it's been. And Jade Empire, 2002-2005 Bio War. Please press start to begin. Let's pull Jade Empire out. And let's see what it does with Championship Bowling. Same message with Championship Bowling. I don't know, unless there's something wrong with this disc, which I sure don't see anything wrong with it. But I've had that before. I've had it where you've the disc looks immaculate, looks brand new, and you put it in and it won't play. And you try it in other systems and it does the same thing, just will not play. And if this, even if this drive continues to work, I'm not real confident in it, I should say. Seems like it takes too long to move through the beginning here. But I did find there's I can get the complete assembly, which is the laser, the motor, and everything. The metal part that goes inside the deck. I guess it would be the deck assembly. I can get the whole deck assembly for this for about 40 bucks. Now, I have to put a new controller with it. These are selling right now for about $90, depending on where you look. If you go to eBay, they're like 150. But these are selling for right around 90 bucks. I think the last one I had priced at 75, and it didn't stick around very long down there. So, do I want to put 40 bucks into this with a new deck and laser? Let's see if it'll go into gameplay. I just hate to sell it with this drive in it and have it come back on me. It won't go any further. Like I said, and I can hear the drive laboring, the laser running back and forth, and now it comes up to that. Okay, so what we need to do is figure out which one of those is the one that had the drive in it that read, and pull it apart and see what drive is in it. See if we can swap it out in this one, or if we can put it in one of the other ones. And if you remember, we have one too that is red ringed. That one we could pull apart and pull the drive out of it too, and see if it, put it in the one and see if it's any good. So let me figure out which one we need to tear down and get the drive out of. Alright, found the one that's overheats and shuts down. And we'll take this one apart, and what's a shame is this one has never been opened. So we are going to be the first ones in this one. Oh, I avoided the warranty. I think if we sent this back, they'd warranty it. Let's see, what year is this one? 2002. Yeah, shit. It's only 20 years old. My wholesale outfits are out of the lasers and the drives for these, and who the hell knows when that stuff's going to be back in stock. Having problems with getting a lot of stuff. But anyway, back to the drive. I'm not sure if... let me find a place to put this pile. Let's swap them around. We'll put that one down there, and this one will come up. So I'm not sure if the board in this drive is coded for the one that we just took out. I can't remember on these. I know that, like I said, I know the 360s are, but I don't know if if the original Xbox, if they started doing that yet or not. So we are going to just drop in this drive at first and see what happens. We may have to take it back apart and change the board out in it. But like I said, if I'm going to be screwing with these for a little bit, I better get it figured out again. And that's the hard drive for this one. Okay. And that's the bad drive. Bad drive. And this is the one that was working in the one that keeps going in protect. Down in there all the way. It is now. Can't see in there. No wonder I don't have all my lights on. Okay, we're far enough along. That drive works a lot better. Sounds better anyway. Aha! You can see how much quicker everything loads with this drive. And it's not coded. So you can just take a Thompson out of one and put it in another one without any problems. Like I said, I couldn't remember it. It's probably been, I don't know, maybe five or 6 years since I've pissed with these. But now we have a good one. Got one good one. But I think we will pull the drive out of that one that's red ringed and see what drive that is, and hopefully it's one that we can put in the other one that doesn't want to read. Alright, so now what we got to do is we got to get everything cleaned up. I'm going to let this sit over here and run. And I'm going to clean the cover up. Alright, this is the one that red lights, red ring, whatever. And we need to find out what drive it has in it. You can see this is the one that had the round warranty. Somebody else, could have been like GameCube or GameStop. Or somebody like that had fixed this one, and then one time they fixed it and then sent it back out. Because that's not mine. Let's see, we had different color screws in it too. Normally if they're black, they're all black. And if they're silver, they're all silver. This one has a mix. You know, black and silver, so it, you know, it has been worked over from somebody that had a bunch of them. So it's probably one of the game stores. And I'm hoping that the drive in it is good. We're gonna definitely find out. Oh, another Thompson. Okay, and then again, here's another thing that I'm not sure of, is if you can put a Thompson in where either a Samsung or a Phillips has been, or is. But you know something? We're going to find out. Sounds like my mom's here. I have to go over to the store, take some stuff over. So we will pick this up when I get back. Now I'm pretty sure I've tried this before and it doesn't work. But we are going to take out the Toshiba drive and put in a Thompson. I'm not sure. Like I said, I could have swore I may have done this before. I'm just uncertain. But we're going to try it again, probably, and see what happens. Because I'm curious. I'm just that way. Now let's see. I have a Thompson drive here. I don't know if it's any good or not. This is the one that came out of the... Okay, power fits. This is the one that came out of the one that is just goes to the red circle, the red ring. What's nice is it doesn't take much to swap these out. As long as it's sitting in there, it'll be fine. Get it hooked up. Hello. Oh, UPS. Let me know he's here. Should be a bunch more stuff for the outdoor market. Alright, let me get this taken care of and we'll come back and try this. Alright. Yeah. Let's see, we'll get the TV turned on. Let's see, I'm all hooked up. Power it up. Yeah, so far so good. Let's see what happens when we put a disc in it. Now remember, I'm not sure if this drive is any good or not. This was in the one that was red ringed. Okay, so far so good. It is loading it a little quicker than that one. But it is a little slower than the other one we just put together. It does load it, but it is, you know, a little slower. Maybe just that the laser's a little dirty or something. I can check that out before we get everything all put back together on this one. I just want to... Okay. Start. New game. Tell you the truth, I don't think I've ever played this game. Load time's good. Art style, white demon. Accept. Press start button to see more information about characters, fighting styles, journal, maps, and other options. See how long it takes for it to load the game. Damage your attack. Crouching tiger, hidden dragon.
I swear, one of these days I'll find a way around your guard. Happily, I feel that I learn something every time I face you, even if it's only a new place to nurse a bruise. So long as you're certain you have time. Let us begin.
Okay, press A to attack. Try hitting several times. Okay. All right. All right. So now we know it does work, game works and everything. Now I got to get this all cleaned up and we'll be ready to Alright, let me... Alright, I'm going to let this run a little bit while I clean the top up and we'll see what I can... And we'll have another one ready once I get this one all cleaned up. Nope, this isn't deja vu. This is the second one I'm getting all put back together. Oh shit, why didn't you remind me? Yeah, I did. Did get delivery today. I think our new controllers for the 360s are out there. When we get this put together and make sure it's okay, we will go out and see what's in the box. What's in the box? Should be the, I think one of those boxes out there is Video Game Advantage. That's where I get all my aftermarket parts for the retro games. I check them first. God, come on, hands work. And you know, if they're sold out or out of stock or whatever. And I have one in California that I use, but they don't have all the repair parts that I normally need. So I normally end up on eBay buying some of the parts I need. Namely lasers and drive parts. Got these all washed up. These were the best of the tops for these. There's some scratches, you know, a little bit of nicks and scuffs, you know, your normal wear and tear. On them. Yeah, but they look good after you get them cleaned up. Still doesn't like that game. The other one did. Let's see what it does with Jade Empire. I know that championship bowling, I really had to sand the hell out of that to get that down to where it would play, but it won't play in every machine. And you know, this one loads Jade Empire quicker than the other one, but yet it won't load championship bowling. Now the other one will load championship bowling, but is slow in loading. You know, that's just a sign of the laser getting weak. These are both the same drives. These are Thompson drives, the top 60. So I know it's not the drive. It's just. Oops! I didn't want to turn that off, dipshit. It's just the way the lasers are. You know, some of these games I get in, they're really, really bad because you know, after the 360 came out, a lot of these games were pretty mistreated. And you know, I clean them up, and normally when I clean games, I usually set up the system that the games I'm cleaning and test them to make sure they're going to load. You know, they don't always, just like this one. You know, it'll load in the other one, but it won't load in this one. And yeah, there's still some scratches, really hard scratches out on the edges of this one. But I do know it works, and it'll be fine. Now Jade Empire, when I got Jade Empire in, I cleaned it up, but I didn't really get after it hard because there's a few scratches on it. But I didn't want to try and sand them all out. Yeah, there's still a couple scratches down in on that one. But we know this console works. It's all put back together. And now, what you seen me doing on the last console was putting my warranty sticker on over one of the screw holes. That way, if I've had problems where I fix a game console and sell it, and what the people do is they'll bring back their old console and tell me, you know, this didn't work. And, you know, you can look at them and you can tell them, well, no, that's not mine. Oh, yes, it is. We don't have any other consoles. That's the only console we have. You know, and you don't want to stand there and argue, and you really don't want to be a butthead. So you take it back and you open it up, and sure enough, no, it's not your console. It's their old console. And I've had them, you know, like in this one, if the drive is good, they will take it home. They'll buy it, take it home, pull it apart, pull my good drive out of it and put their crap drive in it, and then bring it back and, you know, say, hey, this didn't work. And, you know, which is okay, fine. It is my console. You can kind of recognize most of the ones you've worked on. And sure enough, you get it home, you open it up, and yep, you got their shit drive in it. What they, you know, it's just things that people do. So if I put a warranty sticker on it, they can't open this one up and pull the good drive out of it and put their shit drive in it. So that's why I put warranty stickers on all my stuff. Now my NES's, you know, I can tell right away. I can just take a cartridge and push it in, and if it's all sloppy inside, I know that's not my cartridge, because every NES gets a new one. So now what we have left is we got to find a couple AV cords and a couple of power cords for these and controllers, and we'll be all set up with 2 good Xboxes. Alright, let's go outside here and see if we got some controllers. Yeah, video game advantage. Okay, yeah. This is all a bunch of stuff that already came in that I got to put in the computer. And I think there's 2 more there, plus the whole van is loaded from the this is the order that came in Tuesday. Is in here, and then all this crap came in. This came in yesterday, and this was just dropped off today. And this is one I've been been hoping to get before I go down, because we need the controllers out of this for the Xbox. I don't even know if I'm going to have time to get a PS2 ready. Oh, video game advantage. Okay, take that in. Burn. Oh, I need to put that somewhere so I'm not chasing it across the yard. Let's see, here's our PlayStation 2 controllers, PlayStation 4 controllers. I bought a bunch of those, just the video and audio for the NES, and I had to get a few more of these because you remember we're missing one. And I hope, oh, can't get that out. I'm gonna have to put you down for a second. There, you look at the side of the box for a second. Okay. Sorry about that. There they are. Okay, so I think I got green this time. I always thought the green looked better with them. Yep. Brand new green Xbox controller. Not to be mistaken for Xbox 360. Alright, so we got those. A couple new ones, and now we can get everything all put together. I'll get you back up here and we'll... Okay, here we go. We got two working, complete Xboxes. Original, that is. Original. As you can see, we put the brand new controllers with them. These are original AV cables. They're branded Xbox. I have aftermarket ones as well. That one, yeah, that one's branded too. Two original Xbox power cords. And two original consoles, of course. The only thing that's aftermarket are the controllers. After so many years, I finally run out of good controllers. I don't know if I still have a box of non-working controllers in there, down there or not. When I closed the games out at the store, I had a dumpster. Brought a dumpster in, and I cleaned out my shop down there that had nothing but old PS2s, Fat Styles, and a few Slims that were all tore apart that I had stolen parts, and just boxes and boxes of shit controllers that went in the dumpster. I figured I'm not going to sit down and work on Sony controllers. I cannot stand them. And most of this stuff is just as good aftermarket anymore than what it used to be. I think I still have a Pelican brand new in the package for PS2. And I wasn't real fond of the Pelicans. But these old schools, I've had really good luck with them. Anything that is old school. These, the NES controller or power supplies, any of that stuff. I've had really good luck with it. So these are all ready to be priced and taken down. So I need to know if you like these types of videos or not. If you like me working on these retro game systems or what. I'm sure there are some people that do and some people that don't. So hit the thumbs up and leave me a comment if you like these types of videos. Just type yes. That's all you need to do. And it helps out the channel as well. So I hope to see you on the next video. Until then, me and the Xboxes, we will see you.